Coach, just some general thoughts. You start the tournament with a win, which is always important.
Yeah, I mean, it is important. Anytime you can get off with a W, that's a good thing. Really proud of Chris Chisholm. I thought he did a fantastic job, and then Jeb Scoggins came in and did what he does. It's just what he's been doing for us. So I'm really proud of our guys. They got some timely hits, some really good at-bats against a really good Fowler kid from Jacksonville State.
It's not a surprise. Dylan Boshears played a big part for you today. Really big home run when you needed it, and just solid for a senior All-American.
Yeah, you know, he's our leader. He's our leader in the classroom, off the field, and on the field. And, you know, to watch him have a game like that today, that lifts us. I mean, it really does. It lifts our whole team to watch him play that way, which is, again, normal. 4 years of that we've had. We're going to miss that young man.
You have to wait 2 hours to start the game. Just your thoughts on that, and like getting to the ballpark and waiting, but you didn't have to burn Chisholm, you know, with a delay or anything.
Well, I thought, first of all, I thought the grounds crew and the staff, the OVC staff, did a fantastic job waiting, because the way we figured it, when the rains came, we would have been probably in about the 4th inning and probably had about a 45-minute to an hour delay. And that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good for us. That wouldn't be good for them. Pitching situations. So number one, I think it was a great call. And number two, you know, our guys were loose, and I think their guys were loose. They were playing that ball game out there in the outfield, just having a good time. So it wasn't a lot, Kyle, a lot of like, ooh, stressful wait time. It was like, hey, let's enjoy the moment and get the game here, and when it does, be ready to play.
So now you've won. You don't know who you're playing yet, but just how do you approach day 2?
Well, I think the same way as we approach day 1. Just go out and play good baseball. You know, the key to baseball is every team here is pretty good, or they wouldn't be here. So now it's about who plays the best, who's going to play the best baseball, and we believe we will play very good baseball. There might be some other teams that do as well, but we believe we're going to play very good baseball, and so we look forward to whoever our opponent is tomorrow, getting back on the field and looking forward to another challenge.
It was a good game. I didn't think it was particularly well played from our standpoint. I thought we could have, if we would have played the game the right way, we would have definitely been in the game. But it was a good game. It was a very competitive game. I thought Chisholm did a nice job for them, giving them 6 2/3. Offensively for us, I felt like we did a really good job considering we only scored 3 runs. I thought we hit a lot of balls really hard. We hit a lot of balls hard right at people. But we made a couple of defensive mistakes. We made a base running mistake. And when you do that, I don't know that you really deserve to win in a tournament atmosphere.
You talked about some defensive mistakes. Your outfield made some fantastic plays that kind of kept things, kind of almost seemed like a couple of situations to keep you close. Just kind of talk about those.
Well, I think, you know, you start with Gavin tonight. You know, he throws a guy out at third base on a perfect throw, and then he made just a dandy of a catch, you know, up against the wall in center field, and just, I mean, full bore and no regard for his body. Just a fantastic job. I thought Paul Angel did a nice job in left field, made a couple of nice catches there. But defensively early, we made some mistakes. And in the first inning, you know, you could almost say with the 2 runs that were scored in the first, neither one should have been scored.
And going forward, talking about tomorrow now, you got to get up and play in that elimination bracket. Just kind of.
Yeah, we've been here. Unfortunately, we've been here before, but you know, as I told them, we got to just look at one game at a time, and that's something that all coaches say. But truly, tomorrow morning becomes the most important game of the year, and for us to be alive on Friday, I don't know that you really have a chance unless you can make it to Saturday, somehow make it to Saturday, and that's a very difficult road, having to win 3 in a row. But if we can come out and play the way that we can in the morning, maybe get a break or 2 to go our way, and get to Friday, who knows what might happen. It's a long, long road, and we talked about it last year. To be able to repeat that or to see it happen again, the odds are against it. But who knows? I mean, you just got to play one game at a time and see what happens. I know this, if we don't believe we can do it, then we won't do it. So, you know, no matter what, when we get in that dugout, there needs to be a feeling we'll find a way to win something.